Hello, hello, darlings. My name is Psycho Silvertongue, and today we're back with Doki. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. There's no one around. Those bitches left me. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Hey, fuck you, I can write pretty well. Bastard. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I sigh. I am sigh. Ah! Sigh on sigh on sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. My girls. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. They are tentatively the exact opposite. She's like, it can be uncomplicated and cute. Oh, like me. And she's like, I believe that the complicated metaphors in which you craft, complete with wordplay and sophistication, can really paint a bigger, broader picture, while also just having entertainment on the outer surface. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. Oh. What's with this language? Wait, what's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem on the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy? Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism of... or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You had to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Love her fucking attitude. Sayori liked it. And Psycho did too. Whoa, don't bring me up in this. So based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Psycho liked my poem too, you know. Oh no! Hold up. Guys. There's only one of me. And I don't want to be in between of this sandwich. Unless it's actually a sandwich. Because I would eat that thing like peanut butter and jelly. Okay, now. He even told me He was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? She put me right in the middle of it. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Psycho appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Oh, fuck. Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Psycho started showing up. Natsuki! Oh, Natsuki, that's a little... Oh, how do I do this? Split my voice in half. This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls turn towards me. And they just noticed I was standing there. Psycho. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted if for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Psycho. Wait, there's a reason that we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings that most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Psycho? Well! I got dragged in the middle of this. How'd I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... Okay. Cutesy? Ugh. Help me! This is a difficult one. Oh. Help! Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri... Fuck me. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Psycho. Hold up. Psycho. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. So you agree on something? It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Silence fell over the room. Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. Oh, she's got little teardrops. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same size they've always been. Big and beautiful. Big and beautiful. We'll get that tattooed. Tattooed somewhere. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that is kind of embarrassing for me. Ha ha ha. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own way, isn't it? Gee, you could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Oh, okay everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Psycho, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. I'm a generic male character in a game of romance. I have no opinion. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Fuck me. I think to myself. Did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Psycho! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent so much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Why do I fucking hate Sayori? Sayori. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. The exact opposite. I want them to get along so I could be sandwiched between them, you see. I just wanted your opinion, is all. You could join the sandwich, you see. I can see why they'd made good friends with you. I can see why they'd made... I can see why they'd make good friends with you. That just doesn't read right in my brain. You know, Psycho, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayo, he still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Going straight into the poem. Here's what I think we're going to do. Treasure. Oh. Nibble. Let's go with crimson. Ooh. Wait a minute, I read all these last time. Warm. Disoriented. Twirl. Rose. Crimson. Nimble. Nibble. Heart. Lollipop. Eternity. Peaceful. We're gonna go with eternity. Silly. Papa. Doki Doki. Fickle. Peace. Shame. Effulgent. Grief. Melody. Afterimage. Doki Doki. Cheer. Color. Vibrant. Valentine. Pure. Vitality. Vivacious. Awesome. Disown. Smile. Oh. Meager. Cute. Defeat. Journey. Sing. Nightgown. Bed. Discomfort. Uncontrollable. Together. Go nightgown. What? Extraordinary. Beauty. Sweet. Clumsy. Uncanny. Rain cloud. Milk. Party. Lust. Extreme. What is lust? What? Girl, damn bad for real. Headphones. Hurt. Precious. Breath. Mouse. Infinity. Landscape. Marshmallow. Sticky. Swimsuit. We're gonna go with precious. Oh, I am not doing good in this. Raindrop. Incongruent. Bunny. Broken. Sugar. Play. Passion. Aura. Dark. Inferno. Pleasure. Chocolate. Kiss. Feather. Fluffy. Kitty. fantasy, forgive, lipstick, hair. I go with pleasure, unstable, sparkle, tragedy, climax, electricity, fear, entropy, intellectual, analysis, unrestrained, climax. I'm picking all the horny answers. Calm, various, clouds, jump, sunny, fester, pink, tears, infallible, disaster, flying, giggle, secretive, summer, daydream, bouncy, scars, captive, romance. Boop. I'm gonna go with secretive. Despise, fireflies, ocean, strawberry, suicide, laugh, cage, philosophy, special, anger, suicide. I hope you didn't jump because that talked about you a little bit. Alone, contaminated, shopping, misery, sadness, tenacious, excitement, skipping, ribbon, sensation. Universe, hopeless, vacation, lazy, poof, music, dream, spinning, ambient, pop, hopeless. No, my sweet little child, no! Whirlwind, love, misfortune, whisper, bubbles, kawaii, massacre, desire, wonderful, flower, desire, depression, joy, happiness, vivid, embrace, games, bliss, agonizing, portrait, childhood. I'll go with embrace. Oh, imaginary, family, whisper, skirt, dance, rainbow, amazing, unrequited, starscape, cry, unrequited. What? Oh. Vanilla, shiny, atone, memories, holiday, death, judgment, dazzle, adventure, covet. Covet? Oh. Time, incapable, wrath, essence, vertigo, flee, loud, unending, puppy, pout. I'm gonna go with wrath. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple months. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, Psycho. Yo, Siori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club is all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Sorry's a mood. A mood I have a lot. You come with me and buy a snack? No thanks. It's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, sorry. Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. It's empty. Empty as fuck, ain't it? Then she turns it upside down and the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. You had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so the only leaves one option.
What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Damn! If you feel guilty, it's because you're wrong. Yuri. Oh. Yuri suddenly giggled. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Psycho to let me borrow some money.
What the fuck?
Don't get me involved like that,
Sayori. I don't want to hear it from you. Yesterday, you and that other girl basically said, hey, we're having a big fight. I know you've only met us twice. Pick a side.
Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun, side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
The revolution?
Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? I slapped her ass.
Kya?
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto her desk.
Ow, what was... a cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. And Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
She's so cute, damn it.
But I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
It's in my it's in my cart, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna probably play it after I finish Doki Doki. But yeah, I've heard about it, all that. Probably gonna be playing that one after I play Doki Doki. Now, I will say I've seen people play Doki Doki. Never seen anyone play Chess School. So I want no spoilers because I want to go into it blind and deaf and whatever else. You know, I don't want to have any spoilers. This one, I kind of know how it's going to end. I know who the bad guy, you know, I know the story. But yeah, I'm going to probably be playing that one. And it'll probably take over about the same time slot. So probably now, after I'm done playing this one.
It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sorry, hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Why is my character such a dick? Like, listen. Usually I tell, like, for their, like, romance things, it's bad whenever they have, like, no personality. This one has too much personality, and it's just him being an ass. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper, takes a big bite.
So good.
Very suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez! Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Don't hug me from behind, woman! Why is she staring at them like that?
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. You bastard!
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than us combined.
Bitch, you got two big reasons why you're more desirable. I don't know about these two.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are.
That was me. Oh, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
No, we were just talking about you having a boyfriend. Oh.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard since I was practicing piano. Piano? Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica! That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Psycho. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't mean anything, did I? So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. The woman is hungry. Yuri is back into her book. Natsuki disappears into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, it would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of a book, like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, it seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes met for a split second. But it only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Stupid. You stupid. You stupid. Definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts picking up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Markov Manor? Vampires? There was an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so dark turn came out of nowhere. Uh-huh. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Psycho? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I'll read anything for this woman. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophies that they believe in, then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books or writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. Oh. It's a literature club after all. Thanks. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well start reading it now. You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said that you were looking forward to it. Let's just get the book. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and put it in my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip in the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actively looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Yeah, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Wait a minute. Is that my hand? That's her hand. I thought that was a hand. No, that's okay. I do the same thing with my right hand on the right side of the book. I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's corner of my vision. She looked at me. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. Oh, she's smiling. I like her. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It'll take me so much longer, baby girl. I read slow as fuck. I am undead, but I read at a dead man's pace. Probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, and her catching it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. You think so? You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into her head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Psycho, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Damn. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Oh, wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry. I really didn't know that you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! You can't be calling bitches cute in my classroom! I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you hadn't been looking forward to this. It's not that. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'd be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note to where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
You don't use a bookmark? You fucking savage!
Who I show my poem to first. Sayori, my best friend. Oh, I like this one, Psycho. It has some nice feeling in it. I'm glad. That mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go with my heart. Makes me feel things. It must be a good poem. Not sure what exactly. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah. Me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. You're always thinking about other people. You think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hers at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Saori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice, happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Psycho. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingling. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all my other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle of sunlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets hidden in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up. And in comes my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottle that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tiles, but it shatters against the tiles between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this to coming from you. Monica taught me a lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. Almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Thinking too hard about that. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helped me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. It's gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry, always habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those things. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh, big stretch. Hi again, Psycho. Hi again, Psycho. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Psycho. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning from it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feeling, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can make years of practice, which I'll assume Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure it's nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless. Cacophony of meaning. Listen. noise. Oh, let me reread that. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violence grating wave forms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me. Load me. That's probably something I can't do. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I'd never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem about the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, hearing Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Huh? You never know when you might change your mind. Huh? Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. What? Let's see what you've written today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Psycho. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of technique worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to get more Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patient to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway. Do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Fuck. I forgot that she writes like this. It's called The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night, whilst I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by a scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hunger, curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon and crescent its phase and reflected much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glittered in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I sliced the bread. Fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon became hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. Slice of bread, and I feed to myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express a vivid imagery and conveying emotions to them. Yeah, if you take it at face value, you can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. What the fuck is she? So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. People would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like... Oh, I'm sorry. Don't you have anything like that, Psycho? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Natsuki. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as the last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new at this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But it never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly now, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead... What? That's a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably be flying away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem? Here. Oh fuck, that was her. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. Oh, every time she'd sing, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if our friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. This is her projecting her love of manga on it and being like, oh, well, it doesn't matter what else I would do. If I like manga, I'm a bad person. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. Just like you. Ha 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 ha. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Oh, fuck. I keep not knowing who I'm talking as. I doubt I have to explain. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Someone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. You wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Doki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behavior and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri makes me feel insecure, And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. The way you put it, it sounds like she's learning her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to it. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've been designing some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. That doesn't tell us that we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem and recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Tori's putting it all on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Imagining Yuri shaking her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for people to recite their poems out loud and to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. Anyone's responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't worry if you want to share that with the others. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all that takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have an argument left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right! Yeah. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expecting faces. I guess I really don't have a choice. Thanks, everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh, gosh. You'll do fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move into the main event. I want each of us to choose a poem I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, you can't recite your poem in front of a club. How do you expect to do it in front of some strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in her mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line and recites, bringing words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Oh, big stretch. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I'm just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Nancy glances at each of us. You can
Do this, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Do I name... Wait a minute. After Image of a Crimson Eye? I guess if you're playing this multiple times, you can like use their poem names as like cheat codes, because Crimson, After Image, I think even Eye is one of her things. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Some moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into a sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and it's structured that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality, and there goes gravity. And glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. What the fuck does that mean? I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Yuri hops out of her chair and quickly walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sorry.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do this so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice is made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori means. She said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finished and we applaud.
I did it.
Good job, Sayori.
Even Psycho liked it.
Guess that's
It's a good sign.
what does that even mean? It came out nicely. So I've liked everyone's poem. Even Psycho liked it. Even this guy. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Psycho. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway.
You bitch! Might as well let Psycho lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. I've written 2 poems in my entire life. Obviously, I'm not as good as this cutie patootie. Look at her. So cute. I want to take her home. This one, I would love to hang out with her a little bit more. She scared me. She scared me so much. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. I'm terrified. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good at it as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe.
Alright then.
That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets up out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called Kittens. Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Because you're presenting.
Why are you looking at me? Standing in front of a podium.
Anyways, this poem is called Jump.
Da, 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 da. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthusiastic, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words seem like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't too bad, was it?
Easy for you to say.
You'd better not make me do that again.
Well.
Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of the other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for you and me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case...
You won't have to worry...
You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea for what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too.
It doesn't have to be your own poem. I'm already pleasantly surprised putting in all this effort for this club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write a poem for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep!
Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make it a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Psycho. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things had already changed. But today, Sayori is being a bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spaced out.
No worries. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we got to... She fumbles with her words. Let me say...
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked you to walk home with you.
What would do... What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me in a spot here. Well, I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori. You didn't think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But he's so beautiful and
Smart. She got big brain plot. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. It would just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Psycho. You think about me too much sometimes.
You would deserve it if she wanted it so. Sorry, I already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time. Do I want to do another poem? Or I want to end stream here? Let's do one more poem. Daydream. Cheer. Agonizing. Captive. Electricity. Tragedy. Poof. Raindrops. Melody. Doki Doki. Let's do raindrops. What? Beauty. Friends. Passion. Mouse. Marshmallow. Insight. Family. Variance. Sunny. Broken. Broken. Fun. Despair. Twirl. Clouds. Alone. Cheeks. Excitement. Sugar. Lucky. Kitty. Despair. Shiny. Analysis. Analysis. Wonderful. Rainfall. Cage. Fireflies. Time. Bouncy. Heaven sent. Sunset. Cage. Bed. Ambient. Dazzle. Clumsy. Sweet. Entropy. Disown. Childhood. Extraordinary. Journey. Bed. Unending. Scars. Essence. Warm. Precious. Flying. Whisper. Games. Disarray. Despair. Scars. Empty. Socks. Fear. Incongruent. Sing. Cry. Shame. Indifference. Suicide. Sadness. Empty. Hope. Fickle. Dream. Fluffy. Nightgown. Skirt. Candy. Frightening. Pure. Swimsuit. Hope. Breath. Horror. Bliss. Vibrant. Vivid. Parfait. Lee. Blanket. Play. Disaster. Let's go with disaster, okay? Universe. Wrath. Party. Comfort. Giggle. Heart. Awesome. Death. Uncontrollable. Death. Yeah. Vacation. Calm. Shopping. Fester. Faster. Loud. Meager. Vivacious. Question. Chocolate dance. Vivacious. Yes. Uncanny. Destiny. Playground. Incapable. Strawberry. Together. Covet. Milk. Tears. Color. Tears. Misery. Hopeless. Lust. Marriage. Ocean. Fireworks. Experience. Pleasure. Grief. Misfortune. Misery. Bubbles. Rose. Melancholy. Unrequited. Infinity. Kawaii. Intellectual. Music. Extreme. Nature. Landscape. Pink. Valentine. Sensation. Feather. Eternity. Vitality. Explode. Romance. Climax. Let's go with Valentine. Vanilla. Secretive. Spinning. Skipping. Puppy. Adventure. Anger. Rainbow. Crimson. Boop. Special. Inferno. Flower. Promise. Hair. Defeat. Love. Whisper. Headphones. Prayer. Defeat. Out. Desire. Contamination. Peace. Jumpy. Laugh. Rain cloud. Unrestrained. After image. Lipstick. Rain cloud. Tenacious. Heartbeat. Atone. Summer. Email. Pain. Nibble. Hurt. Sticky. Lollipop. Aura. Hop. Ribbon. Graveyard. Fantasy. Vertigo. Joy. Treasure. Imagination. Sparkle. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Oh, that's me. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm sure happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival to do. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all the kinds of delicious foods. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. So that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Making us, if it's in English, which is what I read, she's complaining about the game mechanics of, hey, that joke doesn't make sense to an English audience. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's and Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I move my hand in front of her face. You're spaced out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You could go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, you see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. The conversation already dispersed. Everyone's back to their usual activities. We got Honest and Cuff. You know anything with Sayori recently? They've been preparing for the festival. They must spend a lot of time together. Timidly approach Monica, who is flipping through some papers at her desk. Psycho, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it too much, but she seems a bit downcast. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging her eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something is on her mind. Oh, me stretch. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Psycho.
You certainly know a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talks to me about things that bother her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with people, with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying maybe the thing on her mind is you, Psycho. Me? How on earth would you come up to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Fuck.
She's been so much happier ever since we joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it always has been. You're so funny, Psycho. Have you thought that maybe you've always been seeing her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to forget about her words. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. Watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation on her own. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from the desk and sit in one close to her. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? I don't think, ma'am. I'm a VTuber. How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. No, that's
that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only a concern of those willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping it to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. And it's really not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked about her, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. That's quite romantic. What? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive of you about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Psycho. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind all this after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was full occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. You don't need to put it that way. We're just friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deep into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, maybe uncovering feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri. You're giving me too much credit. And this man is dense as a brick. Hey, by the way, your best friend, she really likes you. And this girl, she said she'd be lucky if she had someone like you care for her. That means she also likes you. You, my friend, your thoughts, dense as bricks. You could build a damn house with all the shit that you're missing. I'm a pretty simple guy. Simple. Just the exact word I would use. Dumbass. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Incorrect, sir. I'm not nearly as philosophical as you. That's not a compliment, is it? That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. You know what? Fuck it. That's actually really... It is what it is. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passed, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. And I do the same. Make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talked to about with Sayori. Who should I read to first? Monica. Hi, Psycho. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Thank you. It would also make me happy to see. Yeah. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hand. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had some sort of thing in common. Ah, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care for each other for each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. I read that in Yuri's voice a little bit. She's being too meta. The wall breaking's too much. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feeling to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knows that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experience a little bit too, either. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now. Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady knows everything. The beautiful lady found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all ever sought. And here I am, a feather. And here I am, boom, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victims of the current of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. Lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. We seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. In your breath, and with a breath, she blows me back aloft, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of thing that gives life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but I was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. She scares me, guys. You mean one-dimensional creature? You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, she's talking about her. What if I push her boob? Stab her in the eye. Anyway, Monica's writing tip of the day. You ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? You can be really disheartening and get lukewarm responses to something you so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing and share, it becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you what your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let's go to Yuri. Womp, 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 womp. Hello, CT. How are you?
Well done, Psycho. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing your writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I want to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what each others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid the whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all of the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Psycho? Well, you know, how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's more important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. Kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing, and I have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
It's
for me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come with those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
Alright. What is wrong with these people's home life? Why is my character Psycho not, going to check on them? Dog, these girls are miserable.
Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here.
Fuck. Ugh. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, were the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under the clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. but beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is the one where everyone can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tides come. Will it gently lick at your foundation and you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foam tendrils, till turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore, drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make it a metaphoric approach. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amazing that we wrote about something similar in such a different way. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles and our thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she's wanted to do something like this. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I agree. Thanks for sharing.
Let's see a beach.
Oh man, this is seriously a step backwards. I liked your last two way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things, as long as you're not trying to impress Yuri or something like that.
Thank you, Fort. Fort, I think I'm going to make you... Hold up. Can I just do that here? Oh, I can block you. Oh. There. You're a mod now. Yes. Yeah, you're a mod now. Congratulations. As long as you're not just trying to impress Yuri or something like that.
Gross. It's not like I like you or anything, baka.
Okay. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No, gross. It's not like I care. It's not like... It's just that one of us in this
club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's,
It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's eyebrows connect with my stomach.
oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. She's so cute, guys. God.
I'm gonna take her home. I want to take her home, take her mango with me, let her live a good, peaceful life. Take her away from all this sadness. Third time you've gotten this promo this week? What promo? What?
Don't worry, I was too.
How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway.
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. You son of a beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. The shore reaches beyond your sight, the sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought had left you long ago? Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Let you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Whoa. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
Yeah.
I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I thought of something with a nice message for once.
Besides, the beach is awesome.
Kind of hard to write something negative about the beach. Fuck. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn.
Well, that's... Jeez, she better not have said something bad
About mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that too. Make us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy.
Well, it's not like I care.
I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing this once in a while. At the very least, it's a good practice. They're so good with each other. I love them. Date them all. Harem route. Harem route. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell that you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? I would do the harem route. The harem route is always not. I want to run the harem route any game I play. Harem route. I'll play a harem game, and I will get that harem route. You know what?
Another stream. Stream next week, harem game. I'm gonna get that harem route.
After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy.
No, Sayori, I'm not making new friends. I only have one friend, and it's you. You are irreplaceable, and therefore should not. Sayori, I need you. I need you, and
You're happy too, right? In this club?
yeah, because you're here. You're here at Sayori, so I would be happy while you're here. Sayori, please.
Well, of course I am.
Good.
That's all that matters to me.
Sayori, please.
Thank you, Psycho.
Sayori. Is there something wrong? No, nothing.
Sayori, I swear to God.
It's just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will.
Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist.
Yay!
I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori carefully walked out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is this just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound unusual.
That's right.
You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing of something terrible about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on!
She actually wasn't feeling too well, so she went home early.
Is that so?
I hope she's alright.
Seriously?
Of all the time to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
When were we lovey-dovey? I'd make fun of her all the time. Oh my God, is this guy me? No, wait, what? Oh my God. This makes sense. My brain exploded.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh.
That's a curious expression coming from Yuri of all people.
Calm down, guys.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyways, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide on whatever we'll be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Tsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
I love her. I love them all to death.
And as for you, myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me with design them. And as for Yuri, you can,
Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless.
No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but
I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Food, water, atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Psycho. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. She says that and everyone's like, no, you're not useless, you're great. I say, damn, I'm useless. They're like, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose it wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Psycho may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. Well, if I'm only going to be a nuisance, I guess I'll go, hold up now. I want the boy. Give me that boy. Give me that boy. How hard could it be? How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? It sounds more like you're just making an excuse for Psycho to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Psycho to decide on who he'll like to contribute. He'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested. In... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. The one in the middle scares me. Me too. That's why I kind of like her, you know? I like me a woman that's a little scary. I like me a woman that's cute. I like me a woman that's super sophisticated. I don't want a woman that just scares the shit out of me. And the other one's not here too, but I like the cute ones that like, I'm like, oh, let me take care of you, little girl. Let me take care of you. Let me pat your little forehead. That's the fourth kind of girl I like. But you know what I like more than anything? The variety pack. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we settle this already? Yeah. Psycho, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me, and I save. Okay. I kind of want to do all of these. Oh shit, Sayori. I love how she's looking at me. She's looking past this. She's looking dead past this. Guys, which one should I pick? What do you guys think? I kind of want to do Sayori, but I also am thinking like, what? This is like the first time I've ever had the option to interact with Monica. You know? So she's making pamphlets. I think I'm gonna go with Sayori or Monica. I don't really want to pick the other two yet. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I would prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori's helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? Damn. No. Damn, that was fucking wild. Of course, I'm gonna go with. I could pick Monica. I could still pick Monica. I could still pick Sayori. Yo, honestly, a fucking baking episode? Dope as hell. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago, you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Fuck! Why do I want... I don't want to leave them. Guys, what do I do? My head hurts. That's good. I can't even deal with that awkwardness. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I want to see what all the answers give me, because I'm indecisive. Who am I going with? Yuri. Well, I'll probably be more useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... So you'll be helping Yuri then, Psycho? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very helpful. Is she fucking crying? No, okay. I was about to be like, what the fuck? I bought big cookies with you, so you cry? That's great to hear. Natsuki will be able to handle the baking herself. I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. This is everything we need to go over. So is that everything we need to go over? I feel like this is the best answer. Because this girl literally was like, yeah, I'm used to being alone. Everyone hates me. It's fine. She's just a little pissed, you know? But she's tsundere. So tsunderes can be a little pissed. It adds to their cuteness. Yeah, that sounds about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Psycho? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. It says in my voice.
Well, what about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. And no, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Psycho picked me.
Fuck, don't make it. Hold up. I'm trying to be nice.
And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. Kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. Sorry, I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. These two are having a conversation. She's just staring me down. She's just deadpanning. Yuri's trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it doesn't work perfectly, I can tell that she's trying to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps someone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. Start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door. Chat between each other. Huh? I turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way to contact you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Anyway then, you and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay. I'll be stopping by your house, on Sunday.
Eh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like I should matter much either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Psycho. I think that you're made of very productive team. And if you only chose me because you felt bad or something,
Fuck, it was because I felt bad.
Wait.
You don't actually think that, do you?
It's true. I don't know.
Thank you, 24K Oops. 24K Ops. Thank you. Thank you. We got some followers today. Damn. Thank you for the follow. Guys, we are trying to get to where I am an affiliate so I can do all sorts of cool shit, such as make little emojis or emotes that I can send and you can send. Think about that. How cool would that be? Imagine
you're like talking to someone, and then boom, you just send them my face. One of them like this, or one of them like this. What's happened to Yuri? I picked her to do the thing with.
It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You've forgotten the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I wanted to do.
But
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking things, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard about it. She looked straight into my eyes for a long time.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Really? I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside the school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Alright guys, here's what we're going to do. Since this is going into like another part, I am going to probably end the stream. I've been streaming for a little bit. I will be picking this up next week. Might be like a Friday kind of thing. Might be a Friday, might be a Thursday stream. We pick this back up. Will one of my beautiful mods put down my Discord so all the new followers know where they can get updates on my streaming schedule and the like? If you cannot and you are away from your monitors right now, I'll give it a couple seconds just for y'all to do it. And if not, I can do it myself. One way or the other, yeah, please do join the Discord. That is my way of telling you that is where shit happens, and you can find me better there. I update there whether or not I have to cancel stream or what time stream is and all that. But yes, I'm about to go, you guys. I had a great time today. I blame you all for giving me such a great time. But without further ado, I do not think any of my beautiful mods are in chat. How dare they? Oh well. I guess that means I'll just send it.
I was sending it to Baka. It's not like I like you or anything.
Thank you so much, Primrose.
You're so impatient.
And you're tiny.
Didn't mean to add the 2, LOL.
Sorry. Anyways, guys, it's already Sunday? No, it's Friday. I will not be streaming this weekend. I will not be streaming Monday either. Join the Discord and you will find out when I'm streaming again. If not, since you're following me, you'll get an update that day. Goodbye, everyone. So long, farewell, and sayonara, darlings. Goodbye.